If you're going to adjust your own toe settings, or if you already do, you'll be familiar with the fact that you need to loosen this nut here and then rotate this off-center washer. And there's the bolt head has actually got an integral washer that's off-center as well. It is a real pain in the neck. Now, what makes it even worse on this side of the car, which is the left-hand side of the car, is the exhaust is in the way. So you can't get a socket wrench on the end of it, and often they are very tight. So in the past, what I've done is I've taken the exhaust off, but that is not ideal. Now, when I was at a tyre fitters some time ago, I saw the guys there using these long spanners. So this is the sort of thing I had in mind. I'll show you it in more detail in a minute, but the beauty of it is that you can get up behind here like that, and it's got plenty of leverage to get the nuts undone. Now I did buy another spanner that I thought was long, which is this one, and I do still use that to provide the counter hold on the other side, so at the back of there. You can do it with a socket and a socket wrench and a brake bar, but the trouble is that it's not as easy because this keeps swiveling around as you're trying to do it. The fact that you've got this length of socket here that's throwing the sort of, the center, the fulcrum through which you're applying the force is, a good sort of, what is it, about 50 mil or 2 inches from the end of the socket. So that, all in all, I can tell you it becomes a real pain, and you seem to be juggling everything all of the time. So what I'm going to do is invest in another one of these long spanners. But let me show you the spanners in more detail. Here are the options I have. So I have a set of these Halford's advanced ratchet spanners. They're really good. Loads of people, I've around the paddock where I race, loads of people use these, and they're quite affordable. I bought this laser one, so it's 18 mil you need for the end of the for the end of that adjuster, 18 mil both sides. So I bought this laser spanner, thinking it was longer because it said something about a longer spanner, but you can see it's hardly any longer than the Halford's Advanced. Then I came across this US Pro one, and that's the one I would definitely recommend. I'm sure there are other makes. I'm not sponsored by US Pro or anything like that. It's not a product placement video. So, I'm sure you can find other makes, but that one is good for me. It's got this sort of slightly cranked end, but it is flat. What I found about this when I counter hold it is that the steep crank on the end there doesn't help me at all. In fact, it makes it more difficult. And I can tell you that you can fit this spanner on both sides of the adjuster bolt. So I'm going to order another one of these to make it easier. And here's the other option, which is the brake bar with the socket on the end. But as I said, I think you'll find that is difficult to juggle. It wouldn't be so bad if you were using the socket on the nut side, but the bolt's head is not that thick. It's quite a shallow bolt head, and that makes it all the more difficult to keep the thing on there and keep it in position. And these adjusters are difficult enough to adjust as it is without you having to worry about this moving around. So I definitely go for this solution. So I hope you found that useful. If you have other ideas, please drop a comment in this video, and I'd love to hear how you approach this.